Hey guys, today I'm going to make some chicken and rice with cream of mushroom soup. So let's get toasting. This is going to be pretty simple. I have 2 pounds, 2.14 pounds of chicken breast tenders here that I'm going to use. These were $5.19 per pound, so that tray of chicken was $11.11. So anyway, I'm not sure if it'll take all of that. I made this the other day and just used one large chicken breast. So I may not need all that. I'll just cut some of it up and see how much fits as I go along. So I'm going to use this 10-inch cast iron skillet. Fits perfectly in my toaster oven. So it's lightly oiled. If you don't have one of these, you could probably use a 8x8 baking dish. That would probably work about right. So I'm going to use one of these big cans of cream of mushroom soup. This is 22.6 ounces. So if you use the smaller ones like this, these are 10.5, so probably use 2 of those. You could also use cream of chicken soup if you'd rather, if you don't like cream of mushroom. So first thing I'm going to do is just get all this cream of mushroom soup into the pan here. And I'm going to add 1 cup of rice. I'm using jasmine rice because it seems like it softens up a little bit better than regular white rice or brown rice. So that's what I'm going to use, but I guess you could use any type of rice you wanted. Like I said, it just seems like it softens up a little bit better. And I'm going to add 1 cup of water. This is warm water just because it'll help everything mix up a little bit easier. And kind of mix that up a bit. And then I'm going to cut up some of that chicken breast and add that to the mix. I cut up about half the chicken, so I'd say that's about a pound, maybe a little over a pound. It doesn't have to be exact. And I seasoned it with salt and some of this Johnny's seasoned pepper. Besides peppers, it has sugar, red and green bell pepper, garlic, and onion in it. If you don't have any of that, probably just some salt and pepper would be fine, or any other type of seasoning that you like. And I'll just get that all mixed in. That looks good. Just going to sprinkle a little more Johnny's on top here, and then we'll get this into the toaster oven. I set my oven to bake at 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll let you guys know how long it takes. It's been 50 minutes, so I'm going to check on this. I did put a piece of foil over the top about 15 minutes ago because it was looking kind of brown on the top. You can see there. So the foil keeps it from browning quite as much. That looks really good. You can eat it just like that and it'd be really good. So but I have some cheese, and I think I'm just going to sprinkle a little cheese over the top and then put that back in the oven for, just until the cheese melts for just a couple of minutes. We'll call this part optional. You can do it with or without the cheese, whichever way you prefer. This smells really good. Let's see how it turned out. I put that parsley on there just for a little bit of color. We'll get that out of the way. Oh yeah, look at that. Rice looks like it cooked up nicely. Pretty good. Chicken looks like it's all cooked. Got the cheese on top. Let's get a bite. Try that out. Here we go. That turned out really good. Annie must like the smell of this. She's driving me crazy over here. There you go, Annie. Here you go, I have another piece of chicken. So that was in there 50 minutes at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. These little ovens vary a little bit, so cooking time might vary a little bit. Then I put the foil on about the last 15 minutes to keep it from over browning. You could put it on sooner, and that kind of keeps the moisture in. If you're having trouble with the rice cooking and being a little crunchy, you could put the foil on sooner, and that might help with that. Anyway, I'll write everything in the description like usual. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.